Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now we're here to do a special presentation movie review, actually. We're going to review the James Cameron film Titanic. One of my personal favorite films, actually. I always liked this film ever since it first came out, and watching it when I was younger and that. It's kind of became an icon of, a lot of jokes, and a lot of people, make fun of this movie. It's kind of became a meme almost in a way like that, right? But, ever since I was a kid, I always liked this movie, and ever since I was young, I was always interested. I was very interested in the true story of the Titanic, and, I think that, I don't know, the movie just came out at a time when, I don't know, it tended to get, people tended to put a comedy kind of twist on this movie, but I think that a lot of those people, which we're going to get into Daniel's thoughts on the movie, but as soon as I said that we were going to be reviewing Titanic, he laughs, like he starts hysterically laughing, like he's like, oh God, Kirk, really, whatever, right? But you did develop a little bit more of an appreciation for the movie from watching it, because I think that everybody that just kind of was seen it a long time ago and hasn't seen it in a long time just kind of goes to the jokes as soon as they think of it or hear of it. But I recommend all those people to actually sit down again and re-watch this movie, because I guarantee you it's a lot better and a lot better of a movie.
And I totally agree with you about re-watching it, because there was a lot of part that I don't remember because I watched it when it came out, and all I remember is the chick in the front of the boat.
All the stuff that you always
but I
see
don't
people
remember
making
the
fun of all
underwater.
the time.
I don't remember the underwater part at the beginning, which was really cool, and more of the history too, because I can understand the English a lot better than when I first watched it.
True, good point. Yeah, good point. Good point. Well, it's a very historically accurate movie. I mean, James Cameron, if you know anything about him as a filmmaker, I mean, he's right into, like, he's spent more time at the wreckage of the Titanic than the crew members of the Titanic actually spent on the ship. So, like, this guy's an expert in this kind of thing. And so, I mean, the historical accuracy of all of this and the scientific accuracy, at least to what they knew. I mean, there's a few inaccuracies, but almost everything inaccurate about the movie is at least what was thought at the time that the movie was released, right? So I appreciate that. And I don't know, I just think, like, I mean, I like, it's not just the action stuff too. I mean, I like the romance too. I mean, I'm a classic movie buff. Like, I like the classic movies from back in the day, and I like the classic romance movies and the classic adventure movies and all of that. Like, I like all of that stuff as a film fan myself. So, no, I mean, I just think this was a really good, modern but old school, just, went back to the good old school roots of filmmaking. You had a historical event, a grand romance, characters that you spent a lot of time with and got invested with in almost like a drama-like sense. You have terrifying.
It's a pretty well balanced movie altogether.
Terrifyingly beautiful when at the very end of the movie, at the third act of the movie, when the ship is fully going down.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few scenes. I mean, primarily at the very end, I thought, when Jack and Rose are the last two people to go down. I mean, still the shot of the ship sinking was magnificent, but the last kind of shot as the ship's going down, I thought was a little bit cheesy how they filmed it, with them being like the last people leaning over the rail like that, and whatever, like some minor things like that with the sinking of the ship that was a little bit, corny or whatever, but it was terrifyingly beautiful in a lot of ways.
A little bit, because realistically the backdraft of the water with a boat going down the water would suck you down, like you wouldn't come back up.
Well, true, yeah. Yeah,
that's realistic.
Good point.
Like, think about it. You got a boat that's 50 feet wide and 100 feet long,
Yeah.
and it's going down.
No, I know.
And you
Well, it's
stand
just
on the rail, and you just like swim up.
well, it's just like if you were to jump beside the ferry, the fucking it would suck you right the
draft
fuck
would suck you right down. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No, it's not realistic.
Yeah, well, it's not realistic in certain sense. In a certain sense, like that, like I just think it was almost a filmmaking liberty, or just. I mean, it's a fairly old.
Well, they have to push the limit too, right? So
they do have to push the limit. I mean, it was a 1997 or 98 movie or something. It's a fairly older movie. It's almost 20. Well, it is 20 years old, 22 years old now, or something like that. So it could have just been the basic filmmaking procedures of the time and whatnot and stuff like that that came into play.
Well,
but
if you think about it, Kirk, if the boat would have died at the end, they
the
would
boat.
be if both of them would have died at the end.
Oh, both of them. Okay,
both of them at the end would have died, then there wouldn't be a movie because Rose wouldn't have been there.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. No, I mean, that plays
So they had to take a survivor somehow.
Oh, yeah, well, absolutely. No, I mean, that, like, a lot of that stuff makes sense. I mean, the water in this movie is, like, they do a really good job at making the sea a terrifying place. I thought, anyway, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And again, near the end, a few of the scenes they had were us all the struggling people in the frigid cold water splashing around in the water like that, and then especially when the lifeboat comes back to pick up whatever survivors are left, and there's almost no survivors left other than
the other thing too is these people were probably the rich people, and they were all in cold water and didn't know what to do. If I'd be stuck in the water, Kirk, you know what I would want to do with the 20 people around me? I'd want to get close to me and cuddle.
Well, yeah, not flail around, but
and then you survive another 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, true. I just think that the temperature of the water and just the sheer. Like, it's there in the middle of nowhere.
I
like,
think
there's nothing around. There's a big panic effect, which is understandable.
You don't think about go cuddling to the next guy that's wiggling.
No. Well, and I don't know. I mean, that ending scene, like, we just finished watching it here, but that ending scene when they show the dead bodies in the water and they're frozen, and I don't know, it's a creepy scene. Like, it's an eerie, like, there's a lot of really eerie. Like that, and by the way, Daniel hates it, but I really don't mind. I think it's a pretty good song. The ending, Celine Dion's like, it's not bad.
It's Celine Dion.
Celine Dion, whatever. It's not bad. It's okay. All right, it's okay. It's a good. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Opinion just like an asshole. Everybody's got one.
Well, what's your opinion on the song then?
I don't like it.
Why not?
I don't like Celine Dion.
Well, I don't either, per se, particularly, but I thought that song was
used to be hot when she was a teenager.
Yeah, well, yeah, but no, the song actually isn't that bad. It's a good song. I didn't mind it. I thought it suited the movie very well. And the lyrics were written by James Horner, which the score in this movie is beautiful. Aside the song, the score is like one of my most favorite film scores of all time, really. And again, one of my favorite film composers, James Horner.
Yeah.
And so the score is a whole other world of its own. Like, it's just it's just a beautiful piece of music. But, I mean, the lyrics in My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, is that how you say it? Dion, okay, was written by James Horner, so it's actually a lot more authentic than you might perceive just
It doesn't matter to me, I still don't like it.
Well, I don't know. I really like the Titanic. I always have, and I really like the full story. So I'm gonna give the movie an A+. And so, Daniel, is there anything else you would like to say? And what's your grading on the movie?
Well, I'll give it a plus in the sense that I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did.
Mm-hmm.
The whole movie has action. It has drama. It has love story. It's a pretty complete movie in the sense of movie aspect of things. There's a couple cheese. So I'm gonna start grading thing in two ways now.
Okay.
Okay, so we get the cheese aspect of things. So I'll give it a Gouda.
A Gouda, there you go. That's actually a good idea. The what brand of cheese is
Yeah, what
infused?
brand of cheese does it represent to you?
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's cheesy, but not so cheesy, but it's like, it's not a fucking mozzarella.
Yeah.
Because mozzarella is really good. And
I don't know. Well, okay, I don't mean to cut off your point. I'm gonna let you continue. But on the subject of giving movies, I'm gonna incorporate every movie review from now on out is gonna have a brand of cheese.
Yeah,
that is
a
in
brand
it,
of
okay?
cheese.
And there's definitely some tangy fucking cheese in Titanic.
Oh,
Okay, no, there's no denying.
Parmesan.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, no, listen. There's no
Some of
denying.
it really stinks like my shoes.
Yeah, no, but there's no denying there's some tangy cheese in Titanic, but I still nonetheless really love the movie. So, with the kind of cheese that I'm going to choose that's in Titanic is it's brie cheese.
Brie.
Brie cheese, yeah, it's tangy, but it's high class at the same time, right? There you go.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
the
well,
kind
I'm
of
gonna go
cheese I
with
think.
Gouda because Gouda is kind of creamy, but it's got a little bit of bitter taste. And on the movie aspect of things, in general, I'll give it a B.
A B. Okay.
I'll give it a B. So this is my rating for the movie.
Right on.
Gouda.
Gouda, like
Gouda
brie
B.
cheese,
Gouda
and
B.
I give it an A plus though, but he gives it a B. All right, so that's our review for Titanic, everybody. Look forward to a lot more for this because we do actually look forward to carrying on. The subject of the Titanic is, at least to me anyway, it's always been a field of heavy interest for me, so look forward to some more stuff being exemplified on the channel to do with the Titanic.
So if anyone has a boat to boat that we can borrow, we're gonna sink it.
Well, not necessarily, but no, we got, just look forward in the channel, some other stuff regarding Titanic. Will be released.
There's only one way to sink a boat. It's to sink the boat.
Well, you hit an iceberg and like the Titanic did, then fucking there's nothing you can do. The ship's going down.
There's also
Right?
there's also the shotgun aspect of things.
The shotgun.
Yeah, you just grab a shotgun, put it on the bottom of the boat, and blow it out.
Well, I actually don't think that you would be able to shoot a shotgun through the hull of the Titanic.
No,
if that's
but-
what you're saying.
No, but a boat would be. And then we have about 45 minutes
Yeah.
to get rescued with our camera. The beer, the dogs,
Yeah.
everything, everybody else.
Yeah, well, no, you'd just be thankful that you weren't in that bloody Atlantic like they were on the Titanic. But, yeah, I think that's our review for the Titanic, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.